Hi, I'm Poppy, and you're watching Loudwire. My new album, I Disagree, comes out January 10th.
You're here with Poppy. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So you are an internet sensation overall, but we are obviously here to talk about your upcoming album, I Disagree, which will be out in January. Talk about starting the year off with a bang.
Yes, the decade.
Yes, absolutely. And the album is, I had the chance to listen to it, and it is, I can honestly say it's nothing like I've ever heard before, and I really dig it a lot.
Thank you.
So how excited are you to get this out?
Very excited. It feels like my first album. Though it's my third, it feels like the first.
So your work in the past has been more pop oriented, but on this album you can hear pop, hip hop, but also new metal and even like a little bit of thrash. So what inspired this transition from pop to heavy? Because this whole album is heavy, even the more poppy parts are.
It's all of the music that I've always loved and that my collaborative partners have always loved, and we put it all together in a 10-track album.
So who would you say are your biggest metal inspirations?
I like Norma Jean and also Marilyn Manson too, and maybe Slayer.
So how do you think your fans who are more used to your more pop sound are going to react to this new heavy record?
So far so good. I think they really like it, and I hope they are able to digest the whole thing.
Absolutely. How are you liking being part of the metal community so far?
I think it's nice.
Are the audiences different that you've been performing for?
Yeah, they're very excited.
Awesome. The album overall, a lot of artists don't really go for an album feel anymore. They go more for singles, but I Disagree feels like it has a concept. What is your overall message behind this album?
Disagreeing with authority and also not being afraid of burning things down and starting over.
What do you mean by burning things down?
Out with the old and in with the new. And not letting the fear of uncertainty stop you from going forward.
You seem to be spreading the message a lot that you can be you and you can be authentic. Is that another thing you're really trying to convey?
Yeah, I think it's very freeing.
And you have a very eccentric artistic component to everything. Your music videos, there's a lot going on. How important is the image to your art overall?
I think it's very important because we have 2 eyes and 2 ears.
So like Scary Mask, for example?
Mm-hmm.
So you worked with Fever 333 on that. What other artists in the metal community would you like to do collaborations with going forward?
Ooh. I'm really open to anything. I don't have one specific artist, but if they want to work with Poppy, then I could be about it.
So you were at Marilyn Manson's birthday party earlier this year. Do you hope to ever do anything with him?
Yeah, that would be nice.
So you had the big YouTube thing going on. You did all these very eccentric videos. Are you trying to do anything separate from that? Are you trying to separate yourself from that, or do you want everything to be all interconnected into one?
I feel that everything should be interconnected. I feel that the project has always been a multimedia project, and I get really bored easily, so I don't want to pick just one thing to do.
Especially with the song Concrete, you have this innocent aura about you, but the messages behind a lot of the songs are very dark. What are you trying to get across with this kind of juxtaposition?
Well, I really like dark things, but I also like pretty things, and that's what I'm trying to get across.
Very nice. So at your live show, what can people expect from seeing you?
They can expect loud music, noise, and the unexpected.
Is there going to be any fire since you're so adamant about burning things down?
If they let me.
So are you going to have any explosions? And
I hope. That would be wonderful. Maybe CO2 cannons, blood guns, sparkles.
Awesome. There's a lot of contrast going on there. So going off of that, you used to have more of a pop-oriented sound. You also had a different visual look going on. So what is the inspiration behind your new like darker aesthetic? And do you think you're going to continue on with that going into even future works?
I like to wear latex and also high heels, and I think it's really fun. And we'll just see where that takes me.
So you described your sound in the past as post-genre. Can you explain what what that means to everyone?
After genre, I don't think genre really exists much anymore, and I think a lot of music that's on the alternative charts isn't, to me at least, truly alternative. I think it's just pop, and it's another name for pop music. And I think we should create another genre, maybe new alternative. That would be nice.
So you recently performed on NXT for WWE. Tell us about that.
Well, it's always been a dream of mine, and I've always been a fan of wrestling and Triple H, and I was really drawn to wrestling as a whole.
What is it that you love about wrestling?
The theatrics and the fighting.
Would you ever become a wrestler yourself?
That is my dream.
And ultimately, what other types of performances like that are you hoping to do one day that are very big like that?
Broadway. I would
Very
like
cool.
to be in Beetlejuice.
All right, we'll have to talk to Tim Burton about that, and hopefully he can set something up.
Yes, please.
So this is Poppy. Her new album, I Disagree, will be out in January 2020. Stay tuned because it is going to blow your mind.